Carolina lived a peaceful routine in the small town of Águas Claras, in the countryside of São Paulo. The tranquility of that life was a gift, especially because she had Alice, her 4-year-old daughter, a girl full of energy and joy. For Carolina, there was no greater treasure. Everything changed on a cold June night. Strangers with inhuman appearances invaded her home. Tall, with silver eyes and metallic skin, they fired weapons that shone like stars. They had a singular objective: to exterminate Alice. Carolina, not understanding the reason for the pursuit, fled with her daughter into the darkness of the nearby forest, leaving behind the safety she once knew. As days passed, Carolina realized these beings were relentless. Their weapons were lethal, and their determination seemed impossible to stop. But she wouldn't give up. Her daughter was all that mattered, and Carolina would do anything to protect her. During their escape, Carolina found an old shelter, an isolated cabin deep in the woods. There, she hoped to buy some time. One night, while Alice slept in the basement, Carolina heard the footsteps of those beings. They had found her. When the attackers broke in, Carolina fought with all the strength she possessed, but they were superior, and with a blast of deadly rays, they shattered her body, leaving her on the brink of death. Then something impossible happened. Carolina's love for Alice and her unwavering determination to protect her awakened a hidden power. A golden energy enveloped her body, instantly healing her wounds. Her eyes shone intensely, and with a cry of pain and fury, Carolina unleashed a wave of energy that destroyed the invaders. In the distant future, in 2050, advanced devices detected the explosion of energy caused by Carolina. It was unprecedented. Until then, history recorded only Alice as the only human capable of defeating the alien conquerors. Carolina, however, had altered the course of history. Shortly thereafter, 2 travelers from the future appeared at the cabin. They introduced themselves as agents of a terrestrial resistance fighting against the alien invaders. Gabriel, an experienced strategist, and Sophia, a brilliant scientist, explained to Carolina that she and Alice were central figures in a battle for the future of humanity. "Those who attacked your daughter came from the future," Gabriel explained. "They know that one day Alice will destroy their empire. But you, Carolina, were never supposed to awaken powers. This is something that was not in the historical records." Sophia added, "We need you. Come with us to the future. There, we can help you understand your powers. Once you are ready, you can return to the past to protect Alice until her powers awaken." Carolina hesitated. Her only priority was Alice. How could she leave her, even for a time? But Gabriel and Sophia promised they would take care of the girl while Carolina trained. With a heavy heart, she agreed. "I will do this for her," Carolina said, holding Alice one last time before departing. "But I will return, and when I return, no one will threaten her again." Activating the temporal portal, Carolina disappeared in a beam of light. Her journey of love and overcoming had only begun, and the future now awaited her arrival. Carolina embarks on intense training in the future, discovering that her powers are more vast than she imagined. Meanwhile, in the past, Alice begins to show signs that her own powers are awakening, attracting new dangers. The fight against the alien invaders becomes more personal and more dangerous, with the fate of the universe hanging in the balance.